What is up, guys? I'm Jen, and welcome to another Arknights Endfield video. So in today's video I want to show you guys all about essences, how to farm them, where to farm them, and what to look for. So as you can see right now, this is the menu where you can see all the plateaus that are available, how to get there. Very easy. Go to your operational manual, index, energy, alluvium. This shows you all the plateaus. What are essences for? So essences are basically the RNG factor that you can farm with your sanity in this game. It is, I'd say, equal to artifacts, relics in Genshin Impact and Honkai Star, for example. And the only differentiation, the only difference is you can't equip this to your weapons. Yeah, you can equip this to your weapons, and that is basically what you want to do. And yeah, what do you want to look for? So right now we have 4 different stages in Valley 4, and we have 1 stage in Ruling City. If you click on these essences, it doesn't really tell you a lot about the stats, right? So, I mean, yeah, it says Flawless Essence Detonate, so which is one of the keywords that your weapons can have. But if I just click on that, I don't really know what essences are suited for my weapons. Therefore, you want to click on this button here. This, okay, right? This left to view. This one shows you all the weapons that are suited for this essence dungeon. And if we click on others, the weapons will change. It could eventually happen that a weapon will return. For example, in this one, there's the detonation unit, and it also can return into this. Okay? So how I would recommend which dungeon to choose is to go to a dungeon where most of your weapons are covered, okay? Where you can cover the majority of weapons, where you're not only farming essences for one weapon. This will be the most effective way, because then, for example, if you would only go farm for one weapon, you need to go to this plateau, use your sanity, and then you go to another plateau and use your sanity again. So I would recommend to go into a plateau that has multiple of your weapons that you want to give essences right now. For me, and for this video, I will choose Ruling City, okay? Because this has Cravenger and it has Forgeborn Scathe. These are the 2 weapons from my DPSs. I would most likely recommend you guys to probably go for your DPS. And I also do think majority of players that have a DPS either have Last Ride or use Levitate. Okay, and I have both of them, and I also do really like them. That's why I chose to go for this stage. Now, if we go into the menu for the essences, what to look for in an essence, and yeah, how do they actually function? So as you can see, so I did go for Forgeborn Scathe on my Levitate here to use it for an example. It has 3 keywords or 3 substats. It is called Intellect Boost, Attack Boost, and Twilight. Yeah, and my essence, my 5-star essence, also has 3 of these words. We have Will Boost, Intellect Boost, and Attack Boost. And pretty much what you want to do is you want to first match these 3 lines with the keywords of your weapon. So basically you can see Intellect Boost and Attack Boost are 2 matchings, and Twilight is missing on my essence. So I have an essence that is matching 2. But you only want to start use it or effectively use it and upgrade it if you have a freeliner. I mean, if you don't have the freeliner, go for what you have right now and just equip it to your weapon, but don't do anything else. That is the way where you won't do anything wrong. You don't waste any resources, right? So if you already have some essences, doesn't matter if they are 4-star or 5-star, just equip the ones to your weapon that matches the most of the keywords. So this is just for people that are not farming essences right now. This is if you only want to use the essences that you already have. So I wasn't lucky until now. Oh no, I wasn't lucky, and I didn't have my 3-liner so far, so I'm still farming for it. That's why I just want to show you guys this in the video. And if you have your 3-liner, you can start to upgrade it. Upgrading essences in this game is called Edge Essences. You can find it here. If you click on there, you can edge all the 3 stats of this. So I won't do it in this video because, of course, I need to farm the one that is matching with my weapon. And you go to Edge, and as you can see, you can feed into anything. It has a very high rate, so it has a very high success rate. But if you go further, the rates will go lower. So it has very high, then it goes to high, and if you go to +4, it will eventually say low here. Yeah, but from my knowledge, correct me if I'm wrong here, from my knowledge, this is not the same as artificing, which is upgrading gear. You can feed in any of your essences, yeah, as long as it is the same rarity, but it only shows you the same rarity, so you cannot feed 4 stars into 5 stars. But it doesn't matter, you don't have to really look into the subsets. I would only recommend to feed, of course, essences that you don't need anymore, so definitely make sure to lock them if you have the right three liners here. Then you just can go and upgrade them. So I will save these because I probably do think that we need a lot, especially in the later stages where it says low. But yeah, you can etch these, and yeah, the first stages will be high, and then it will get lower, lower, and lower, and the RNG will get worse. And then there's also a pity here, which is called cooling gent. If you have cooling gent, this will pretty much guarantee you your next upgrade. So for the first one, it costs 60. And the higher you get, the more expensive it gets. So let's see if I have a essence that is higher. So this is +4. As you can see here, I need 250 of these coolant gels to upgrade it. And yeah. And here you can also see if I put in an essence, the success rate is very low from +4 to +5, which is right now, I think, the maximum amount that you can upgrade your essence. Okay? But only start this if you have an essence that really matches all 3 lines of your weapon. This is very important. Also, the pluses here, they can differ. I think you gotta pay attention if you have like similar essences, but you want to prioritize to match these 3 first before you look at these, I say. Because you can put these on +5 anyway, but it will cost more resources if they are all +1 or at a lower tier. But as long as you have the 3 matches, you're good to go. Okay, now just for another example, I want to show you guys the Cravenger, that it has different subsets. So strength boost, attack boost, detonate. Right now I have this essence, and it is called strength boost, attack boost, and agility boost. So another 2 are matching, 1 is missing, the detonate is missing, and yeah, I'm farming for this right now. Okay, I hope this was understandable to what to look for in essences and how to upgrade them. Now I want to show you guys how to farm those essences. Yeah, so maybe let's go back into the index, into energy alluvium. So as said, for the sake of this video, I will focus on this dungeon because it has 2 of the weapons that I need. I have the Cravenger and I have the Forge One's Gave. And now I want to show you guys how to farm them. So I just already teleported to this plateau. It is here in Wuling City. Then you go there, and then you have these. This is very important. It is Wuling engraving permits. Now notice, because there's only one Wuling plateau right now available, we have 4 Valley engraving permits. And for Valley, of course, these engraving permits are called Valley 4 engraving permits. You can buy them at the redistribution center of the region. So this is Wuling City. As you can see here, this will restock weekly. You have a 95% discount and a 90% discount. In Wuling, I think you have a 50% discount on one and a 0% discount. This will reset every week. So for Wuling, you have to think about if you want to buy this, because I'd say Wuling stock builds are more limited because we are not, we are kind of limited through the story in this game right now. So you really have to think if you want to get these. Right now, because of this video, of course, I buy one. So right now I have 3 of these. And they are very expensive. You can see I only have 209k left for today. And I have to refill a little bit, but you're limited. Yeah, you're limited because of your AIC, because of your ore production. You cannot get enough stock builds because there's only one thing to sell your stuff to get your stock builds. Okay, so if you chose Wuling, then definitely think about if you really want to do it. If you are going to go to Valley 4, I will just show you guys this really quick here. Okay, so now I'm at one of the plateaus in Wuling. Just go there, and there, as you can see, I have the Valley engraving permits. You can buy this at the Valley 4 stock rate distribution, as I already said. And okay, because I already bought it, you have one that has 50% discount. And I would recommend to buy this every week, okay? Even if you're not farming Valley 4 right now, just buy it every week. So eventually, if you get to the point where you want to start farming engraving permits, you have a lot of these stocked up. I wouldn't recommend to buy these because they cost 800k, which is almost a million. So if you use 2 of these, you're already at 1.6 million, even though you have a lot more stock builds here. But eventually you want to buy something else in Wuling City or still upgrading your depot or something. Try, if you can, to buy the 50% ones every week, starting on Monday, and then just to stock up for the Wuling ones. Okay, this is for that. Now let's go back to the dungeon that I want to farm. So I chose to go for this, and here I want to show you guys right now how to use these engraving permits. Okay, now we have the engraving permits. There is this part before you start the dungeon. It's called current pre-engraved stats. So basically what these engraving permits do, and I would only recommend you guys to farm the dungeon if you have engraving permits. Otherwise it is fully RNG, and then you will waste a couple of sanity which you could have used for something else. So yeah, I would say get engraving permits if you want to farm essences. Okay, because this mitigates the RNG by a big margin, and even with those engraving permits, I only farmed with engraving permits so far, I didn't have the essences that I need. Okay, so right now you can choose, okay, let's reset this. You can choose one stat from the top row of your essence. These are 3 stats. I know that my Fortress Cave needs intellect boost, and I know that Cravenger needs strength boost. So these are 2 covered. Now the other ones, unfortunately, I cannot really use. That's why I will use will boost here. But I'm basically farming for 2 of my weapons and essences for my 2 weapons. And because I engraved them, this will lock the subsets on the top row for one of these 3. I assume, of course, that it is an equal distribution. So it's a 33% chance to get either of these stats. Now, for the second and the third row, it is different. You can only choose one of these rows, yeah? So, with row, I just want to show you guys really quick what I mean. So, basically, this is the first row, this is the second row, this is the third row, okay? Okay, maybe this is the wrong... I have to show one from Wuling because this is Valley 4. So, first row, intellect boost, second row, attack boost, third row, twilight boost, yeah? Now we go into Cravenger. First row, strength boost, second row attack boost, third row detonate boost. So we can see attack boost is matching on both of these weapons here. Attack boost, and the top one is intellect boost. The third one is twilight and detonate. So what does it tell us for farming this? Yeah, because this isn't, as I already mentioned, I assume an equal distribution. 1 in an 8 chance to get one of these keywords, 1 in an 8 chance to get these keywords. If I would now choose twilight, I would only get these keywords, and I will always get twilight on the third row. But twilight is the third row, and I cannot match this with my Cravenger. So now for farming this, it doesn't really matter. Even if I use detonate, which is even for my Cravenger, I cannot get it from the Forgeborn Scave. But we do know that there is a matching part on the second row, which is attack boost. So the best way now to farm for those 2 weapons is to choose attack boost. Now it will guarantee me to have attack boost on the second row. It will guarantee me one of these 2 for the first row, and then it will have a 1 in an 8 chance to get a random one out of these row. So if I go now into the dungeon, it guarantees me to have intellect boost, strength boost, and a 2 in 3 chance. So I probably have a 2 in 3 chance to get the keyword that I need in the first row, a 100% chance to the keyword in the second row, and a 1 in 8 chance for the one in the third row. Now, if you wouldn't use engraven permits, of course, yeah, you have a 1 in 5 chance to get the right keyword here, a 1 in 8 chance here, and a 1 in 8 chance here. So, as you can see, the mitigation of RNG is a lot here, okay? So, this is now the optimal way to farm for my both weapons. You click confirm, and it will use it up. So, now, I go to this dungeon, I will clear this, and then I will show you guys the... Okay, so I just cleared the dungeon. Now we go here into claim rewards. So I would never recommend you guys to use the sanity usage permit, because if you use them, it will double drop it, but the engraving permits will be only used for 1 run. So if you're using engraving permits, I will always still only spend 80 sanity on essences, or I would always only use engraving permits to farm this anyway, and then you only want to do one run. So this is a dungeon where you never want to use sanity usage permits, because as I said, this will only be applied for one run. So you will get 3 essences that are completely RNG and 3 essences that are got the engravements here. Okay, now I have to refill my sanity, of course. Oh, wait, I misclicked here. And then we can claim. Now we have 3 of these, okay? So we have will boost, attack boost, and fracture. Okay, now, of course, because the third stat's now differed, I have intellect, attack, and flow. This one is now, this has 2 matching, right? Intellect and attack boost, but flow is wrong. And then we have strength, attack boost, and crusher. So basically, still one is missing on both of these. So this is missing twilight. This is still missing detonate. Now I'd have to repeat it until I get the right subset. So I guess for the sake of the video, I will do another run. Okay, so I did clear the second run. Let's go. Use another 80 sanity. Yeah, I need to refill again. Dang. Yeah, by the way, I could have clicked here twice to refill it instantly, and we got 3 again. We have intellect, attack boost, detonate. Okay, dang it. So this has now attack boost and detonate, but here would be strength. Strength would be the perfect match. We have strength boost, attack boost, and flow. So this doesn't match at all. And we have strength boost, attack boost, and fertility. So this one would have need the detonate. Okay. So yeah, that's how we still have to continue. So we weren't lucky in the video, but this is pretty much how you guys can form your essences. Maybe I'm lucky. Oh, I have 1 more engraving permit. I think for the sake of this video, I will use this again, and then we will end the video there. Oh my god, I misclicked here. And we have... Oh, dang it. Okay, let's look from right. Strength, attack, fracture. Oh, strength, attack. I mean, we already can see that this is not the right one, but maybe this... Oh! Intellect, attack, twilight! We have it! Oh my god! Finally! Finally, I have the right essence for my levitate. Oh my god. This is the perfect way to end the video. Oh my god. Okay, we can now equip it.
You finally remember something?
This is perfect for the video, actually. So we can now equip, and as you can see, we have now 3 matching lines. We have a +2, +2, +1 here. And now I can also show you guys the upgrade for my essence. I will probably use... I don't know if... Dang, I don't know if I will use this for other weapons, but hopefully... Yeah, maybe I will go for something like this. Okay, wait a minute. This is low? Okay, this is... Success rate here is low. Oh my god. Okay, let's just continue here. So I have another one. I have another one. It's low. So yeah, the success rate probably changes, I think. Because it always says low. Nothing here changes. Okay, okay. Will boost the HP. Okay, let's go with this. Oh my god, as you can see, this is painful. I used 4 or 5 right now already. Okay, damn. Okay, now it was successfully, and the next one is very low. Oh my god, how is the success rate here? Okay, here it's high. So it seems to be RNG how good the success rate is. Okay, that was something that I didn't know, because I thought the lower it is, the higher the success rate is, but it seems to be RNG. So yeah, let me know if you guys know about it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems to be that success rate is RNG. It is the same RNG as this. But yeah, luckily we finally had our 3-liner. It is +2, +2, +2 right now. Finally have the right essence. Very happy about that. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I could bring you guys the essence farming a little bit more closer, a little bit easier for you guys. And yeah, subscribe to the channel for more Arknights Endfield content. See you guys next time. Bye.